Salut tout le monde et bienvenue à l'après-match officiel des Alouettes de Montréal. Mon nom est Joey Alfieri et aujourd'hui, on est de retour à domicile après 2 matchs de suite sur la route et une victoire des Alouettes, une troisième à domicile cette saison, 38-20 contre les Stampeders de Calgary. Écoute, on va pas se le cacher, on n'attendra pas trop longtemps avant de parler de la vedette de la soirée. Écoute, tout un retour de Davis Alexander, 26 en 36, 350 verges, une passe de toucher, mais on a eu droit à 3 touchés au sol de Shea Patterson de la ligne de 1 et 4. Donc, absolument performance spectaculaire de Davis. Il a été excellent du début à la fin, protéger le ballon, mais aussi juste plusieurs beaux lancers. Vraiment, il y a des beaux tracés qui ont été courus par les receveurs, mais absolument incroyable. Il faut le mentionner, je l'ai mentionné sur le terrain, mais c'est Davis Alexander a le record de la Ligue canadienne de football maintenant. Plus grand nombre de victoires consécutives pour débuter une carrière. 9 victoires, aucune défaite. Et ce qui est vraiment impressionnant, c'est que Davis a joué quelques matchs l'an passé quand Cody Fajardo s'est blessé. Il a joué, il a commencé, il a été partant du début cette année, mais il a été blessé. Il est revenu, a battu Toronto, est revenu, là, bat Calgary. Donc, ça n'a pas été 9 consécutifs, c'est impressionnant, c'est sûr. Mais, ça aurait pu, son rythme aurait pu être cassé à plusieurs reprises et ça n'a pas été cassé, ça n'a pas été le cas. Donc, absolument grosse performance de Davis Alexander. Que dire de Tyler Snead, que dire de Charleston Rambo, que dire de Cole Spieker. Écoute, c'est le meilleur match de Cole Spieker depuis longtemps. Rambo n'avait pas marqué de toucher jusqu'à la semaine passée. Là, c'est 2 matchs de suite avec un touché. Et je pensais un peu ce matin, je pensais au match et je me disais, c'est qui va bénéficier le plus du retour de Davis Alexander? Et pour moi, dans ma tête, je me disais, je pensais que ça aurait pu être Charleston Rambo. Si on s'en souvient, quand les deux ont joué ensemble l'an passé, évidemment, Davis a le bras de canon. Puis Charleston Rambo est très bon à courir des tracés longs. Et on a vu à Edmonton plus tôt cette année, le match où Davis s'est blessé pour la première fois. Mais Rambo avait un long attrapé. Il y avait un contact illégal contre Rambo aussi. Il y avait 2 jeux explosifs longs sur le terrain, profondément dans le terrain. Donc il faut dire, un gars comme Rambo peut juste bénéficier du retour de Davis Alexander. Donc, côté attaque, on parle de 38 points, 2 placements ratés ce soir. Donc, ça a coûté 5 points à l'attaque. On aurait pu marquer plus de 40 points dans ce match-là. Donc, c'est absolument le fun d'être ici ce soir. Plus de 22 000 personnes sont venus au stade Percival Molson ce soir, évidemment, avec les problèmes avec la STM. C'est vraiment un gros chiffre. Oh. OK. Bon. C'est vraiment un chiffre immense, 22 000, la plus grosse foule de l'année, si je ne me trompe pas. Donc, je pensais que Dylan Wynn courait sur... OK. C'est correct. Bon. All right, let's go to the comments where Davis Alexander faisait une entrevue à la télévision avec RDS. Donc, les joueurs ont attendu Davis avant de faire le discours. Donc, on va attendre une couple de minutes de plus et on va y aller avec vos commentaires. Donc, grosse victoire à la maison. Oui, absolument, M. Denis. Chad, well done, Davis, 9-0. On l'a mentionné, 9 victoires, aucune défaite en tant que partant pour Davis Alexander. Nancy, yo, what a game. Congrats, boys. Proud of everyone. Hi, Joey. Hello, Nancy. just fun fact, Nancy, Coach David and I are wearing the same top tonight. Who would have thought? Le meilleur, merci Stéphane. Way to go. Et la défense a bien joué en prime. Merci Martial. Steph Bro, incroyable ce joueur. Sneed, oui, il faut juste Mac se réveille. Mais tu sais, quand même, Mac a connu des bons matchs récemment, là, des gros jeux à Toronto la semaine passée, la semaine d'avant aussi. Donc, Mac est bien correct. Là. C'est juste que ce soir, Sneed a été ciblé souvent. Spieker, Rambo aussi. Donc, tu sais, ça peut pas être chaque receveur qui finit avec 4, 5, 6 à attraper. Là. Donc, Mac est bien correct. Letcher est-il blessé? Oui, Letcher est blessé. Il n'a pas pratiqué de la semaine, donc on lui a donné un peu de repos, mais Letcher est blessé. Et là, évidemment, on a une semaine de congé qui est assez longue. Donc, on peut donner un peu de repos à nos joueurs blessés, mais ce soir, Letcher n'a pas joué. Je trouve que Philpot et Tyler Sneed ont très, très bien joué. Donc, absolument, oui, c'est une blessure pour James Letcher, mais je l'ai vu ici. Il a l'air en santé, il a l'air en bonne forme. Là. Il parlait aux partisans. C'était bien correct. Davis is back, says Mark. Woohoo! I feel the same way, bud. Shayna, félicitations, Alouettes de Montréal. Magnifique match aujourd'hui. Merci, Shayna. Shad, watching from Colorado. Yeah, I know. I remember. I think you mentioned that last time. Shad, I always appreciate you watching, bud. Alain Sneed, tout un joueur de football, il est incroyable. Oui, un autre. Et il manque combien de verges, Martin? 20 verges, on avait dit, pour Tyler Sneed. 20 verges pour atteindre le plateau des 1000 verges pour la saison. Il reste quand même 3 matchs. Donc, s'il est en mesure de rester en santé, pas mal sûr que Tyler Sneed va dépasser les 1000 verges pour la première fois en carrière. Quelle saison? C'est le seul receveur qui est resté en santé tout au long de la saison. Donc, donne du crédit à Sneed. Et tu sais, il y avait des matchs où, oui, il a joué plus de matchs que Philpot, plus de matchs que Mac, mais tu sais, il y avait des soirées où l'équipe adverse a vraiment pu mettre où ils ont mis beaucoup d'attention sur Sneed qui pourrait rendre la tâche difficile pour Sneed, mais il a été toujours en mesure de produire vraiment des grosses soirées, des gros jeux. Donc, vraiment le fun de voir Tyler Sneed avoir, tu sais, il connaît sa meilleure saison en carrière, Tyler Sneed. Bon, les joueurs sortent. Les joueurs sortent du vestiaire. OK. Steph qui dit, même moi, je bénéficie du retour d'Alexander. Oh, absolument. C'est très bien dit. Je ne m'avais pas amusé depuis longtemps au stade. Merci, Sébastien. C'est moins le fun de jouer contre les Alouettes en ce moment. Hein? Et écoute, on est au mois de septembre. Le mois d'octobre approche à grands pas. C'est là qu'il faut jouer notre meilleur football. Je sais qu'à ce moment-ci de l'année, on avait plus de victoires qu'on a cette année, mais écoute, de septembre à novembre, on a eu un peu de misère l'an passé. On espère qu'on va vraiment jouer du gros football en fin de saison. Mais là, c'est tout d'un coup, c'est 3 victoires de suite. Belle game, les Alouettes. Thank you, Corinne. Davis Alexander, what a show. Absolument. He's worth the price of admission, as we say. Sneed ressemble à Ben Cole. Mais écoute, j'ai eu ces discussions-là avec une couple de personnes. Je trouve pas, oui, il est petit, mais je trouve qu'ils ont des styles quand même différents. Tu sais, Tyler Sneed est un peu plus rapide, un peu moins costaud. Ben Cahoon, c'est un peu moins rapide. Tu sais, les deux ont des très bonnes mains. C'est sûr que le gabarit est semblable, mais ils jouent des styles un peu différents. J'ai mal à la gorge après... Oh, j'ai perdu ton commentaire. What up, you coming on, man? Big win, you coming on? You want to come on, man? Come on. What do we got? I lost this comment. Bon, j'ai mal à la gorge après avoir crié comme un fou. Merci, Sébastien. Jared, QB1, congrats 10, yes. Je crois qu'on peut se rendre à Winnipeg le 16 novembre. Mais moi aussi, je pense qu'on peut se rendre à Winnipeg. Tout est possible. La défensive s'est levée en deuxième demi. Absolument. On a provoqué des revirements. Et tu sais, ce que j'ai vraiment aimé, j'aime ça J'aime ça tout le temps. Hey boy. On va avoir notre premier invité. Marc-Antoine Decoy va se joindre à nous. Mais tu sais, même à la fin, Denis, oui, il y avait l'interception de Bev, mais tu sais, à la toute fin, tu sais, on a vu une défensive qui n'avait jamais abandonné. Tu sais, jusqu'à la fin, on n'a pas abandonné. Donc, crédit à la défensive, ils ont réussi à arracher le ballon à la ligne des buts. Tu sais, le match était quasiment fini. On aurait pu abandonner, mais on a provoqué un autre revirement à la toute fin. La défensive a très bien joué. C'est sûr que Vernon Adams a réussi des jeux explosifs. Il faut lever notre chapeau à Vernon Adams aussi. Là, la remise qui va par-dessus sa tête, il va courir dans la zone des buts. Il y a 4-5 plaqués qui évite 4-5 plaqués, puis il lance une belle passe à 30-40 verges plus tard. C'est quand même beau. Et la course sur le toucher, il faut dire la vérité. Vernon a réussi vraiment des gros jeux, des jeux explosifs. Mais défensivement, on a très, très, très bien joué du côté des Alouettes aussi. C'est sûr qu'on va parler beaucoup de Davis Alexander. Écoute, on a attendu le 17 juillet, depuis le 17 juillet, de le voir dans l'alignement partant. On a été patient. Et là, on est rendu là. Il est de retour et il a connu tout un match. Bravo, Davis Alexander, et quel retour. Félicitations pour le record. C'est Eric Jacques. Ron, great game. You need a proper mic. What's wrong with this mic? Nothing wrong with this mic. Davis m'a fait lever de mon banc presque toute la soirée. Très bien joué, mes chers Alouettes. Bravo les boys pour cette belle victoire de Eric Jacques. Amazing game. Thank you, Cindy. Steph, j'aime le retour de Spieker. Il a bien travaillé ce soir. Absolument. Absolument. Il a vraiment bien performé ce soir. Do I think the Owls can win the Grey Cup, Ron Kaplan? Yes. Yes, I know the Owls can win the Grey Cup. This team can get it done, man. When they play like this, and I think Davis said it well after the game. I mean, they left some plays out on the field. So the fact that they won by 18 and left plays out on the field is pretty scary. Deux prochains contre Ottawa, on peut les battre, absolument, Sébastien. Un excellent point. Belle performance de la ligne à l'attaque. Shanks a bien fait. Que dire de Ventrelli? Très beau bloc et très athlétique. Écoute, il faut le mentionner, là. Donald Ventrelli ce soir sur la petite passe à Cole Spieker. Écoute, il a pas couru comme un monsieur qui pèse au-dessus de 300 livres. Là. Il courait comme, je peux-tu dire un débile? Ouais, je peux dire un débile. Il a couru comme un débile. Il y a un gros bloc, la ligne à l'attaque ce soir. Soyez patients, les joueurs arrivent. Là. Les joueurs vont arriver bientôt. Davis, his energy is contagious. I agree with that 100%. Le numéro 44, c'est qui? Oui, Martial, le numéro 44, c'est Eno Benjamin. C'est un demi-offensif qui a joué dans la NFL longtemps. Il a fait le camp d'entraînement avec les Stampeders de Calgary. Et il a été libéré parce que les Stampeders ont quand même beaucoup de bons demi-offensifs. Et on l'a signé après les blessures à Sean Thomas Arlington et Travis Tice. Et une course ce soir pour 13 verges, mais il a très bien paru, là. Très, très bien paru. What a difference an amazing quarterback makes. Wow. Fantastic. Davis's most yards so far. D is back. Thank you very much. The comments are coming in fast. We're going to get to the players very, very soon, I promise. Let's go through. All right. Police escort, Bev. Goodness. All right. Let's go with Tyrese Beverette, who had a big interception tonight. A lot of good plays on defense. Bev, we'll ask you about the offense as well in a second, but just defensively tonight, I know that they had a couple of drives. You know, Vernon does what he does to CFL. The offense is going to score points. But defensively tonight, I thought that you really held them in check as much as you possibly could. You guys forced turnovers. Even at the end, the game was over. You guys could have let them score. You didn't. You ripped out the ball. Just talk to me about the defensive performance tonight.
It was electric. I mean, I feel like we came out and played our best ball tonight. Of course, we left some plays out there, but it's football. Like you said, all we could do is get back to the drawing board and correct those. But other than that, I think we played a total team effort.
Yeah. Just walk me through your interception. What did you see on the play?
I was just in my zone. I seen the shoulders pointed at me. Luckily, the ball just came right at me, and I just went out there, executed the play, and made the play.
You almost had two. I mean, there was one. It was very low. It was low. I'll give you you. Come on, I'm not going to
still hard on myself for that one.
I'm not going to put that one on you. That ball was low. Yeah, but what's the how tricky is it to go against Vernon? You know, he's not the biggest guy, so you might lose him back there, and then he's a little slippery as well. I mean, you know him well. I'm curious, like, what do you when you go into a matchup with Vernon Adams, what are some of the things that you want to highlight going in?
He's very decisive. He's a good player. He goes for the big plays. He does something different than other quarterbacks. You can't just go off his look because he does a pump fake that kind of tricks you. So that type of stuff, it makes it a little tricky to try to read off of him. Other than that, man, he's good on his feet. He knows the game, and he played a good game too.
Okay, I'll ask you our Old Dutch Crunchy question of the night in just a couple of minutes, but I want to ask you just about the offensive performance. When you guys go out there on defense and the offense is humming, they're moving the ball, put up 38 points on the board, just what's that like for a defensive player?
Man, it just takes the stress off us, man. Just going out there, just watching them. We can sit on the bench, catch our breath. To be honest with you, we was getting a little bored in the beginning of the game. I don't think we had a punt till like the second quarter, so they definitely came out and showed out. And we always knew we had it in them, and we felt that energy from David as soon as he stepped into practice this week.
It's 3 in a row now, Bev. The losing streak appears to be way, way past in the rearview mirror. Just talk to me about the importance. We lived it the opposite last year, but the importance of finishing strong in the CFL and how anything can happen in November.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in the CFL, it's a long season, so it's not how you start, it's how you finish. As long as we get to that dance at the end, it doesn't matter about the record. The record goes out the window. So I feel like we're coming together at the right time, going into playoffs. As long as we keep securing the games one at a time, I feel like we're going to put ourselves in a good situation. Okay, my Old Dutch Crunchy question of the night. Your favorite thing about Davis Alexander? Could be anything. He's a winner, man. That dude is tough, man. Tough as nails. I mean, he's a quarterback, but I feel like he's a running back in the quarterback's body. So, yeah, man, that guy's a winner, man. And I knew that 3 years back when I came in with that guy. So, hats off to him. Thanks for this, Bev. Congratulations on a big win. Thank you. All right. Tyrese Beverette with an interception and a big performance tonight for the Montreal Alouettes. Et il l'a mentionné, on parle souvent des qualités athlétiques de Davis Alexander, mais il dit, j'ai demandé, ma question croustillante, c'est la chose préférée de Davis Alexander, et la réponse est, c'est un gagnant. Tout ce qu'il fait, il gagne. C'est tout ce qu'il fait. Donc 9 victoires, aucune défaite, n'a jamais perdu en tant que partant pour les Alouettes, comme partant des Alouettes. Et c'est tout un début de carrière là, absolument spectaculaire de voir la performance de la défensive et de Davis Alexander aussi ce soir. Je sais pas, on a 326. Tu vois? Ben là, ça va monter, mon Marc-Antoine. Je veux parler de la défensive avant qu'on commence. OK, tu regardes les commentaires. Défensivement, ce soir, c'est sûr que c'est la LCF. L'autre équipe va réussir des jeux explosifs, mais défensivement, je trouve que vous avez vraiment connu un gros match ce soir, provoqué des revirements, des sacs, vous avez eu de la pression sur Vernon. Comment tu as vu ça?
Avec le momentum que notre offensive puis Davis a amené, ça aide tellement au niveau de la défense. C'est quand tu as un carrière que tu sais qui peut enlever du temps sur le terrain, qui peut amener son équipe dans une situation de points, soit un placement ou un toucher, ça enlève énormément de pression puis ça vous donne aussi le temps de respirer sur le banc. Fait c'est un jeu d'équipe. C'est pas juste une unité, c'est une cohésion entre les unités spéciales, unité défensive, unité offensive. Et avec Davis, ça nous a tellement facilité la tâche. Fait que, on a joué notre niveau de football qu'on était capable de jouer, mais il y a eu je pense une énorme aide de la part de l'offensive.
Mais la mentalité défensivement à la fin, on est on a une avance de 18 points, le match est pas mal terminé, mais on continue de jouer, on veut s'assurer qu'il ne marque pas un toucher à la fin, puis on arrache le ballon, puis tu récupères. Parle-moi un peu de la mentalité de tueur que vous avez.
Ben, c'est une mentalité en défensive qu'on essaie d'avoir depuis le début de l'arrivée avec nos alters. On ne donne aucun point, on laisse rien. Je pense qu'une chose qu'on peut le savoir aussi, nous, en tant qu'unité, c'est quand on va mettre le tape, quand on écoute les correctifs, tu sais pas c'est quel momentum dans le game, tu sais pas, c'est juste le jeu commence, le jeu termine, puis tu t'évalues là-dessus. Puis on veut qu'à chaque fois qu'on met le tape, on est fiers de ce qu'on est capable de faire, puis peu importe c'est quoi le score, on joue à notre niveau. Puis cette mentalité-là qu'on a.
La clé, quand on affronte un corps arrière, il est petit, c'est pas le plus grand, Vernon Adams, mais il est elusive, right? C'est quoi la clé quand on affronte? Elusive, c'est quoi le mot?
C'est quoi ça?
Je sais pas. C'est
évasif.
Quoi? Évasif. Merci beaucoup, Marc-Antoine. Va corriger ton anglais bientôt. Mais il est évasif. Mais Garde-le ton commentaire. Mais c'est quoi la clé quand on affronte un corps arrière comme ça? On l'a vu, le ballon, la remise passe par-dessus sa tête. Il va prendre le ballon. C'est des jeux c'est spectaculaire. Mais c'est quoi la clé quand tu affrontes un corps arrière comme ça?
Ben, c'est de jamais arrêter parce qu'il va faire des jeux assez explosifs. Mais une chose est sûre, c'est que quelqu'un comme ça, qu'on sait qu'il avait un problème au niveau du dos, c'est une question de temps à un moment donné aussi qu'il s'essouffle puis que ses douleurs embarquent. Vernon, en santé, c'est pas le même Vernon qu'on a vu à soir. On fallait capitaliser là-dessus, mais on a eu un peu des aperçus de ce qu'il est capable de faire. Puis c'est la difficulté de jouer quelqu'un comme lui. Il est petit, il est évasif, puis tu l'as vu, le ballon qui a échappé dans un début pour un touchback puis qui lance ça pour sortir, c'est assez impressionnant des jeux qu'il peut faire. Mais est-ce qu'il peut soutenir ça dans 60 minutes? C'est là que notre défensif, je pense, est dessus.
Merci beaucoup, Marc-Antoine.
Ça fait plaisir, je t'envoie mon reçu. Puis...
Oui, absolument. Ouais. Le reçu est cher. Ben oui, ça monte. C'est la même blague tout le temps. All right, let's go to more call. On va parler à quelques joueurs bientôt. On est rendu où dans les commentaires? I'm going I don't want to miss comments. I just want to make sure we get to them all. Okay. Sneed est vite au bout. Oui, il est vite au bout. Davis Alexander, best number 10 in Montreal sports since Guy Lafleur. Okay. I wasn't around for Guy Lafleur, but I heard he was pretty good. I'm just kidding. Je sais que Guy Lafleur est une légende. Je suis un grand fan de hockey. Spieker is more like a Cahoon. Yeah, I could see that. How about a Grey Cup this year? Hey, I'm in, bud. I'm in. I'm all good. J'espère que BC va gagner à soir contre Toronto pour qu'on joue contre Winnipeg. Bring the playoffs. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's bring him in. Dylan Wynn. Oh, it feels good to talk to you after a win. I feel like you always suck it up and come when we lose. So I appreciate you coming after a win too. Look, it's the CFL, Dylan. Every team is going to have explosive plays. They had a couple, but I thought defensively you guys were locked in from the very beginning. You were physical. You guys won the battle of the trenches. You didn't give them a ton. Just how did you feel about the way you guys played up front, especially tonight?
We executed. We did well. Defense kept giving the offense the ball when we needed to, and man, when our offense plays like that, it's nice.
Okay, what kind of lift does just the return of Davis? What kind of lift does he give you guys?
I'm team beater. You know what I mean? Davis, he broke the record, man. Like, it's an electricity. I mean, this is getting storybook a little bit. You know what I mean? We're getting down to that stretch, and this is when the big games are played and must wins. And when you have a quarterback that can execute on 2nd and 10, that's a dangerous offense.
You've won, a lot of big games. You've won everything there is to win in this league. Last year, we kind of lived the opposite, where it was 10-1 to start, and then September, October, November was a little more difficult. How about now? Like, how does this feel now? How different is this now that the 5-game losing streak seems like a distant memory, and now it's 3 in a row, and you got momentum building here, going into this bye?
I mean, any vet in the CFL will tell you it's about getting hot. At the right time. September hits, the weather starts changing. These are games that you must win, and it's felt good today.
How about just you guys getting Moose back, you, Moose, and Oakman? Like, what do you guys think you're capable of doing here in the final stretch of the season going into the playoffs?
It's great being able to play with high caliber guys like that, vetted guys that, are just monsters in this league. And I'm just lucky to share a line with them, really. They got after the quarterback today, and, we handled business. It was nice.
I don't know if I can ask you, a little birdie told me that you were singing a particular song before the game. Do you want to go into it? No.
I don't know what song.
Because it surprised me. I heard you were singing the Macarena before the game. Is that true?
No, it wasn't Macarena. No, I was singing, what song do they have going on at 3rd or 4th? I'm not a Macarena guy. A little bit more.
You didn't look like a Macarena guy, but somebody told me Dylan Wynn was singing the Macarena. That's all I'm going to. I don't know what happened, but
lies.
It's on fake news?
Fake news.
Congratulations, Dylan. Thanks for doing this, bud. All the best. All right. Dylan Wynn with a big performance tonight. With a big one. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Are we having a hard time? With the mic? Is that what's going on here? Mic's okay? All right. A couple people in about the mic. J'espère que BC va gagner à soir. On l'a lui là. All right. Tonight was the game we needed. Go. Great win. Glad to have Alexander back. Thank you, Teresa. Quand j'y pense, où est Lamine? Lamine, malheureusement, c'est à cause du ratio en ce moment. on essaie de trouver de la place pour tout le monde, mais c'est ça qui arrive quand tout le monde est en santé en même temps. Il faut faire quelques choix et on a décidé de mettre nos joueurs américains ailleurs. Mais il est là. Just wow. Paul, Calgary radio guys complained about penalties and time spent talking to headquarters. All right. Sure. I don't know. I'm not sure penalties they're complaining about, but okay. But the pass interference were both pass interference. Austin is in the house. What kind of boost is having 10 back? What kind of boost is that?
I mean, you guys see it. It's been a tough year. Guys have been up and down. To be where we're at now, 3 games left here. We're heating up at the right time. So excited, and 10's a baller. Makes it a lot easier for us.
Who came up with the idea to wear the undershirts in honor of Davis Sanders' look?
That's Big Dog himself right there.
He asked you guys to all wear undershirts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, how you look very, and I can say this because I am one. You look very Italian. In one of those, you're just missing the socks and sandals, and
That's
you
it,
could
man, for sure. It's getting a little cold out here. Can't do that yet.
Just offensively, Dylan Wynn was just saying, when you have somebody that can convert on second down, you guys converted a lot on second down tonight, medium and second and long. Just how much more difficult does that make the offense to deal with for the Stampeders when you guys can, you can hit different receivers at different times?
Yeah, I mean, five guys are. It's hard to guard all 5 of us, and then a mobile quarterback who's smart. He's going to put in our hands. We got dynamic back in Stevie. I mean, we're getting pretty unguardable right now. Now it's time to stay healthy, keep consistent, keep building it, and we're going to build some momentum here.
Look, I know last year you were in and out of the lineup, but it was the opposite. They started in 1, we started 10-1 here, and then it kind of ended, a little bit choppy, a little slowly. Does it feel like the opposite? Like you guys are, the 5-game losing streak is like way back in the past, and now all of a sudden it's 3-0, and you got 3 games left, and it seems like you guys are playing your best football.
Yeah, it's the CFL. Crazy. You can lose 5 games and still be in the show, man. But, we never lost faith. We all knew that it was just because of some injuries we down, but like the momentum, the energy, the belief, it's no consternation there at all.
Congrats on maybe the greatest 4-yard catch I've ever seen in life. That was impressive what you had on the far side there. You kept the foot in. That was great.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Thanks.
Take me through that play. It was a long. That's like a 40-yard throw.
It was. It was a fall. Kept the foot in. I was glad the ref gave me one, but definitely, just excited, man. Guys like Tyler Snead, 15 yards away from 1,000. Yep. Cole Spieker back lineup had some really big explosive plays. Rambo getting in there, so just really happy for the guys tonight, and just really excited to keep building.
Last one, my old Dutch crunchy question of the night. Your favorite thing about Davis Sanders? What?
One word, he said?
No, you can say whatever you like. Just your favorite thing about Davis.
My quarterback can bench 315 for like 5.
So can I. Your team reporter can too. 315 ounces or pounds? Oh, no. I'm up. Congratulations, Austin.
Thanks, brother.
All right. Austin Mack, nice enough to stop by. Win another big performance from number 81. Calgary radio guys complain. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what they're complaining about tonight. I don't think this game was decided on penalties, to be totally honest with you. I don't think it was decided on penalties. I mean, the 2 pass interference, I mean, those were clear as day that the defensive back got there early on the first one and then tugged the jerseys on the second one. So, I don't really know. What the what the argument is. I thought the procedure that they called at one point when Calgary was going for it on 3rd and 4, close. The right tackle Coker moved a little bit early. Can we get John? Can we get Patterson right there? Thank you. Merci, thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Tu vois, mes collègues, tu vois ça, merci. All right, I think we're going to call you the Vulture from now on because you're stealing touchdowns from everybody. You're Mr. Automatic. You're doing it at an incredibly high level. I think people overlook the quarterback, Shea Patterson, but just the success that you're having in that and getting the 3 tonight. I really thought you get the 4th, but Snead, the crackback block, it cost you a touchdown. But just talk to me a little bit about that you guys are able to get up front and just how you've become Mr. Automatic here.
That's not all me. That's 95% of the O-line, and I felt like I told those guys tonight that was probably the easiest dunk I've had. But she's 100% credit to the O-line and the work they've done throughout the season, even when I wasn't here. Short yardage was 100% before I was here, and I'm glad I can come in and help and do what I'm asked to do.
I got to give you you had the 7-yard sneak last week. You've got a bunch of good ones this week. Just talk to me a little bit about your journey to getting to this point. You know, you were in Winnipeg, then you weren't in Winnipeg, and you waited a little bit by the phone, but now it seems like you found a team that's really embraced you and that's willing to ride with you here.
Yeah, no, it's an incredible organization and something I'm so grateful to be a part of. You know, we got a long road ahead of us, but you know, it's not about how you start; it's about how you finish, and it's not about what happens to you; it's about what you do happens to you. So, just gonna keep pushing forward, keep staying positive, and just relying on our guys and being together as a family.
I think we just, for the first time ever, had an All-State Michigan 2 players go back-to-back here, Austin Mack and Shea. I'll never do that again. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely for doing this. So appreciate it. Congrats on a big win.
Thank you so much.
All right. Shea Patterson, 3 touchdowns tonight. Terrific performance for the Alouettes quarterback. Let's keep it rolling. He just makes big play after big play. That's all I'll say. No interception tonight, but he came up with a massive fumble right at the end and some great coverage throughout the night. Wesley Sutton, Wesley. I know Vernon does what Vernon does, and he had a couple of explosive plays here and there, but defensively, you guys were locked in all night. You take away a couple of their drives, they really didn't do a ton. Just how did you defensively about the way it went?
I think we did well. I think we, you know, we came out, obviously, as an electric quarterback with his arm and with his legs. You know, we wanted to get pressure on him and, you know, hit him a few times just to kind of get him a little rattled, and I think we did that. You know, they're offense, so, you know, it was a good battle. You know, it wasn't perfect, but it's all about how you finish. And, you know, the defense finished well. I mean, they got a last little drive. They were just running the ball, but basically we finished turnover, which is what we want to do on defense. And I think we played a good game. There's always room for improvement. But, you know, VA, like I said, hats off to him. He did what he always does. And but I think we held him to a minimum tonight.
Look, Davis came back tonight. Obviously, that gave everybody a big boost. But before we get it, I want to ask you about just the last 3 games. Like, what have you felt any type of change in the room? Like, what's clicked the last 3 weeks? Because Davis was a big part of it tonight, but he wasn't there the last 2 weeks. So what's changed here?
To be honest, I don't think much has changed. It's just ups and downs, ebbs and flows of the season. Trusting the process, not changing too much. You know, we still work, even when we were on that 5-game skip, still doing our 30 cal throughout the week, still, you know, doing 40-plus plays throughout the week. It's just a game of football, and, you know, we trust the process, and, you know, when our number is called, we got to show up, and I just feel like, you know, we continue to keep, you know, hitting the stone. At some point, you know, it's going to break, and I think right now it's on the break for us, and, you know, it's going to be good to get into this bye week and get some rest. Off, you know, 3-game winning streak, but I'm just proud of the guys. Like I always say, it's just resiliency. It's just about continuing to trust the process, and we're doing that for sure.
I know the last bye week came at a really good time. You know, there's a ton of injuries. This bye week, you mentioned you want to rest, recoup. Do you feel it comes at a good same thing, or you wish you were playing next week?
I mean, I can't say I wish I was playing this week.
Easy for me to say, by the way.
Yeah. I want to get healthy. I mean, it's not that I'm not healthy, but, you know, rest the body, get away for a little while. And I think it comes at a perfect time because, you know, get back, it's going to be a stretch. And, you know, we got to finish strong, continue to do what we're doing. But, yes, I think the bye week's coming at a great time.
Okay, my old Dutch crunchy question of the night. Your favorite thing about Davis Alexander? Could be anything.
The it factor. Like, you can't coach that. He just has that it factor, meaning he's a gamer. Like, he's 9-0, that's insane. You know, like, it's the it factor, something that was instilled in him from, you know, long before he ever got here, you know, long before a lot of us ever knew him. And he just has that factor that he's a gamer. And, you know, when he's behind that center, we always have faith. So
Bev said that there was so few punts at the beginning. You guys were bored on defense. Is that true on the sideline? Were you actually bored?
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting back, you know, arms across the bench, like, hey, when we going out there? So it's definitely nice to have that. Just to get our rest and be able to come back out on the field and not be tired.
Yeah.
So
There was a time where you guys were out there a lot, so take the rest when you can get it. Thanks for this, Wes. Congrats. Donnie, do you have 1 minute? I want to give you some love and maybe get you fined.
Where's this going to be on?
Live on all our social media platforms. It's too late, Donnie. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants me to talk to you. Donald Ventrelli, I think, making his post-game show debut. I don't know if we've done this before.
It was first time.
All right. Well, you're not the best looking. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. No, I'm just kidding. You're the best looking O lineman on the team.
I appreciate it.
I say that to everybody, though. Donnie, we had to look up your 40 time. My colleague here looked up your 40 time right after that screen to Cole Spieker. 5. There's no chance. There's no chance you ran a 5.2 after what I just saw tonight. That looked like 4.78 based on what I saw tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I just seen Cole. It's open, nobody out in the field. So I just started running, so had to be a lead blocker for him. So
you got a piece of a couple guys there. It's just like you guys aren't used. Like that's not what you guys do typically. Like play in and play out, run that many yards. Like when you get back to the huddle on the next play, are you like, hey Davis, maybe you want to like take a second or like try to like start? Like how fast can you catch your breath there?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty gassed after that. But I mean, you try to hide it as much as you can because the defensive guys are just looking at you. So trying to hide it. But if you ask J Law, I mean, he's like, "You're all right." I'm like, no word said. Just yeah. So I don't know. After that.
Yeah, it's fair. It seemed like a real chippy one out there. It seemed like they were pretty vocal. Hicks and Alexander were going at it. Like, how did you like? What was the temperature of the trenches tonight?
I mean, the trenches are pretty heated. I'm pretty chippy, so I'm used to it. And I mean, just trying to get the edge on guys, trying to get them a little pissed off. Try to get them to do something that they'll rep. So that's what we do. And I mean, it happens every play. We're in there. We're in the fight. So, yeah, I mean, it's a common occurrence.
What could you tell me about Tiger tonight? He hung in there, first pro start. He talked this week about how, you really took him under your wing. You brought him fishing once camp broke and how close you guys got to play together on the same side of the line. Just what can you say about Tiger?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, first start's big for a guy. And, I mean, he stepped up in practice. He's been practicing well all year. And he finally showed it in the game. So I'm proud of him, and, like, just our O-line. So, yeah.
I didn't have a chance to talk to you after Saskatchewan. I mean, for an offense, and you're getting a lot of camera time here, the fines are going to add up, I'm sure. But they might not see this. They've got to watch 38 minutes of a replay to catch you on here, unless they see you right now.
Yeah,
but just
hope they don't see you.
So you actually get fined. The offensive line, they fine you for this?
Of course, yes.
All right, so we're going to have you on every week. But just how was life changed after scoring your first pro touchdown?
I mean, a lot of attention. I mean, the guys were all super excited for me, family calling, telling me how crazy it is. And, I mean, it's every lineman's dream to score a touchdown, and I got to experience it, so it was just really cool.
Last one for you. Our old Dutch crunchy question of the night is just your favorite thing about Davis Alexander.
The smile, man. That dude's always smiling, always making guys laugh, so it's my favorite thing about him.
Thanks for this, Donnie. Hope you don't get fined.
Thank you.
Donnie Ventrelli, nice enough to stop by. I had to give Donnie some love. He ran his tail off on that. Did a job blocking all night long, and especially on that screen. Okay. Davis, c'est fou comment il a un bras de canon. Oui, absolument. Absolument, Sébastien. Bref, bonnes vacances à tous. Let's go pour les séries. Ouais, ça va être un bye week comme assez long. Mais tu sais, ça nous le prend. Parfait. On va parler à Davis bientôt. Mais tu sais, ça va faire du bien à tout le monde. Jocelyn qui dit Shanks a bien joué. Belle entrée en matière. Bravo. Écoute, 5e choix au total. Je sais que c'est une recrue, mais ce que je vous dis, c'est que c'est un gars qui a joué 50. Il a été partant 41 games au niveau collégial. Donc, il faut lui donner du crédit, mais vraiment une grosse performance de Tiger Shanks aussi. Donc, all right. Anthony, I feel like we got momentum since 2 weeks ago. Coach Nick Richards, love it. Love. Thank you, Coach. Always great to hear from you. Oui, super d'avoir un joueur comme ça. J'imagine que tu parles de Davis, là. What do we got? De quoi? Bravo, ton charisme qui rallie les joueurs. Merci, Nathalie. Okay. What was Ventrelli fined for? I think, just to be clear, I don't know if you guys understood, but whenever the offensive linemen, they don't get a ton of attention. So, whenever offensive lineman has to do an interview, the rest of the offensive line will force them to buy donuts for them or something like that. So that's just a thing that the Alouettes O-line does. Anytime an O-lineman has to do an interview, you have to give it, they give them a fine. So that's what that is. All right. I want chips now. That's the point, Jono. That's the point. The old Dutch crunchy question of the night. Supposed to want chips. Jocelyn, 22 000 personnes. Wow. Bravo. Ça explique l'énergie ressentie. Bravo, gang. MOP is Berglund, 11 sacks, I believe leads the league. Can somebody give me a BC Lions score update? I would love an update with the BC Lions. Appreciate you, bud. Thanks for coming, man. Thank you. 10-6. All right, 10-6 for the BC Lions. That's fun. No, we don't. Matthew Betts has sacks, but as of right now, I believe Berglund leads the league in sacks. Hey, does have a sack? I don't want to know. I don't care about Betts. Thank you, though. You want to jump on? You're not jumping on? Okay. Hi, Donnie. You amazing. Okay, Betts has one. All right, so they're 11-11. Yes, Nancy, I know you love the offensive man. Mo, what's up, Mo? Well done, Davis. Et all. The 5 fingers of the hand. O-line played super well. Sometimes Davis Alexander had an eternity to throw. 9-6 Lions. Thank you. Just got it. Appreciate it, my friend. That's just tied 9-6 Lions. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate that. So, if you have any comment section, ça va? Let's go with, on peut-tu, you want to go with the boost? On va aller avec le jeu boost du match de ce soir présenté par Boostant. Je vous rappelle que si tu rentres dans un resto Boostant, n'importe quel jour de match des Alouettes, avec un jersey des Alouettes, vous allez sauver un 15% sur votre facture. Je le fais assez souvent avec mon jersey Alouette. Donc, si vous voulez un bel escompte, si vous venez au stade ou même si on est sur la route, portez votre chandail des Alouettes et vous allez avoir un escompte à Boostant. Notre prochain match, c'est ici. On a le jeu ici. La caméraman avec... je le vois pour la première fois ici. Là. Ben là, Sam, viens-t'en. Hein? On s'en fout de Marc-Antoine. Il est déjà passé en live. On parle. Bon, Sam, il est gêné, il est gêné, mon Sam. Le producteur étoile du podcast aussi. Encore, Martin? On met encore? OK, encore. Regardez la passe, là. C'est une passe de 44 verges. Look at this. 50 verges dans les airs. Tout un attrapé de Rambo. Et tu sais, Rambo, c'est 2 matchs de suite avec un touché. Des gros jeux la semaine passée. Gros jeux ce soir aussi. So, parfait. Stephanie's been a while, Steph. Thanks for chiming in. Hi, Joey. Sentimental me thinking of how proud Davis's dad is smiling down on him. I'm sure he is. Absolutely. That's a really good point. Steph, nice from your Steph. I think this is is this the first comment of the season? I'm sad, Steph. I forgot about the post-game show. Coach Dave, Nancy says hello. We had Donald Ventrelli on. I'm throwing him right under the bus. Donald Ventrelli did an interview today. Never mind. But Nancy was really happy to see an offensive lineman. Nancy, David says, call you soon, Dave? Call soon? Okay, you're going to call soon. Tyson, est-ce que Tyler Sneed est là? Oui. Question au Dutch, c'est fait. le jeu boost du match, on vient de mentionner. On va le joueur du match, Budweiser. On va attendre, je peux vous le dire, c'est qui, hein? Vous avez voté. C'était quand même assez clair. Davis Alexander, joueur du match, Bud de ce soir. On va lui parler bientôt. Il va sortir du vélo. Oh, il est là, OK. Il est là, il signe des autographes pour des partisans. Can we get Speaker there, John? Can we get Cole? He's right there. Yeah, Cole Spieker is Cole Spieker. Mousse. Ouais, Mousse, je pense que c'est une crampe. Je pense pas que c'était hyper sérieux. Donc, je pense qu'il devrait être correct, mais on n'a pas de mise à jour. All right, let's keep it rolling with another star of the show tonight. Cole Spieker back in the lineup, making big plays. Talk to me about Cole. I mean, it was set up perfectly. It was second and long. I feel like you guys converted on second and long all night. But about that screen, what you saw in front of you. And Donald Ventrelli was, not step for step with you, but he was pretty dark.
Yeah, it was cover zero. All I saw was a bunch of space, and all the O-linemen got out. I was just trying to stay behind them, pick it up. I was trying to get in the end zone, made a couple cuts, but one broken tackle away from getting in the end zone, but I scored that drive, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. You had a big night tonight. Snead had a big night. Rambo did too. Just about the different weapons that you guys have, at receiver, and it could be anybody on any given night. Sometimes it'll be you, sometimes it'll be Snead. Just you guys are really tough to defend that way when you guys are rolling.
Yeah, we're super deep at wide. We got weapons everywhere, and the best thing about Davis, he's going to find the open guy no matter what. It can be any one of us could go off and get 100, and Davis played great all night. Delivered it, spread it around to everyone, so it's a lot of fun in the offense like that.
It was funny, I was getting ready for practice this week, and I'm like, I wonder if he's going to be rusty, and then he came out, and I was like, oh shoot, okay, there's no rust there. Just what did you see leading up to the game? Because there's a lot of people who don't come to practice who might have thought there might be some rust. There was no rust.
Yeah, no, just always ready, always work, and we always stick together as an offense. And no matter what, if it's a couple weeks off or getting healed up and stuff, everyone's going to come back, and we trust each other that we're going to be able to make the plays when our numbers are called.
And just walk me through the performance from Davis tonight. When you look at overall what he was 26 of 36 for 350 yards. Shea Patterson vultured 3 touchdowns, got a touchdown pass, couple pass interference in the end zone. But just what you saw from Davis tonight, how do you describe that?
Yeah, he played amazing. And like I said, no rust on it. Yeah. He came out, guns a-blazing. It was awesome to see. That's the Davis we know. We believe him. We have all our faith in him. It's awesome to be with him.
I'll ask you my old Dutch question of the night, my crunchy question of the night. Just your favorite thing about Davis Alexander. Could be anything. Doesn't have to be football.
Just always positive and competitive. Always fun. It doesn't matter what we're doing, ping pong or video games. It's just always competitive. So I just love being around him. Great guy.
Thanks for this, Cole. Appreciate it. Congrats on a big win. Enjoy the bye week. All right. Cole Spieker, massive performance from number 17 tonight. On va continuer. On va avoir quelques invités. Il reste quelques invités ici. Mais vraiment, grosse performance. On n'a même pas parlé de Philpot ce soir. Encore Philpot, 4 games de Nathalie Cyr. Définitivement, son frère a fait ressortir de lui. Écoute, Dylan Philpot a marqué un touché ce soir, le premier touché des Stampeders. Mais tu regardes la performance de Tyson. Je ne sais pas avec combien de verges qu'il a fini, mais deux contacts illégaux dans la zone des buts qui amène le ballon à la ligne d'une verge. On marque des touchés sur les jeux suivants. Donc, c'est vraiment des grosses performances. Hey, you came for the losses. You might as well come and enjoy the wins.
Do you see, though?
Yeah, I saw.
It's the same
Go
team,
ahead,
man.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the same team that was 0-5, right?
Yep.
The 9th, right? It's the same team. Nothing has changed. The fans are amazing, man. It's just, how sweet. And this is not, it's not, you don't want to make certain games bigger than other games, but it's just, it feels good to be back here and win in front of these fans, man. It's been a while. And we talk here every week, and it's just, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than standing here after and talking and engaging to these fans and before the game. And
that's a Nova Scotian kid, right? Respect that guy.
Stand up, Nouvelle-Écosse.
Nouvelle-Écosse, c'est votre représentant. La Nouvelle-Écosse.
Stand up.
Let's go.
11. Tied for the lead. Betts has one.
Gosh. It's got to stop, man.
I know. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's okay.
BC was up 9-6 last time we saw. But So not like even mindset wise, like nothing that's changed the last 3. Because I know Davis gives a big boost, but the last 3, even before Davis,
It's good, but Davis has been here, right? Like, and it's just trials and tribulations. Like, we practice the same.
Yeah.
We approach games the same. No matter who's at quarterback, and no matter who's ready to go, we've had tons of injuries, and even tonight we sustained a couple of injuries. Well, like very important players. Everyone on this team is important, but it's pro football. Nothing has changed, and it's great to see. To just see it all, like to see it open up, right? Because it's so easy when you lose games. Like people forget, like we've lost games by 1 point.
1 point, yeah.
Last second kicks,
Yeah.
and it just you feel like the world is falling down, the sky's falling, and that's not how it is. And it's just so rewarding for these fans to have him here. Oh man, though, but you probably
I didn't talk to him. Yeah, he can come in. Two former nice to go Calgary Dino, Calgary Stampeders. Nice to go 2-0 against.
You know what? Every game is
the
good.
same. Yeah. That's another cliche. Yeah, every game is the
same. Love you guys. Love the fans. Love you, Joey.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Everyone listen up. Quiet down. Turn your headphones down. Get the noise out of here and listen to some real sweet music.
Stack leader, don't forget it. Yeah.
Disappointing. He didn't have 238 tonight, but I think if you count the pass interference, you might have come pretty darn close.
Yeah.
But just obviously, with the obvious, getting Davis back, just what did it give you? What kind of jolt did it give even before the game?
So much, man. I talk week, man. When he's on the field, he elevates us to such a level that people can't even comprehend unless they're on the field. And it's just like his swagger, the way he calls the plays, just that feeling that he has. And that's just the leader that's in him.
I know you guys don't want to be in second and long, but I just thought tonight on second down, it was automatic. It was you, it was Snead, it was Spieker, it was Rambo, it was Mack. I mean, it was everybody. Talk to me about how you guys were able to execute so well offensively, but on second down in particular.
Yeah, coming in there, we talked about we wanted to be the best receiving core in the league. I know, obviously, didn't exactly happen. We still believe that we're the best, but, stats-wise, it didn't exactly happen. Quarterbacks, all that kind of stuff. But I just want to come out here and show everybody what we're about. Obviously with not having this and stuff, there's talks and stuff. But I think we just came out and showed what we're about. I keep saying every week, Alouette football.
Yeah.
Once we play Alouette football, man, nobody can stop us, and we stand on that. And I think today is an example of that.
This might be recency bias, and obviously before you got hurt last year, you're a lead receiver in the league, so you were elite. But do you feel like you're playing like the best football of your? Because somebody tweeted me the game like, "Hey, any nerves about Philpot back there returning kicks?" I said the first pro game I saw Tyson play in Calgary, he was forced to go in because Mario Alford got hurt, and he didn't only not miss a beat, but he was outstanding. I feel like you're playing. You look as comfortable as you've ever looked.
Yeah, 100%. Finally feeling 100% for all these injuries. Just grateful to be back on the field. That's one of the biggest blessings. But it just shows, the coaches have their faith in me. I'm not back there catching punts every week, but when they name, I know they have a trust in me, and I know that I can just go out there and play football, play loose, play fast. I think that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, just sticking to the basics and just playing the football that I love and the football that I know.
Perfect scenario, tonight. I mean, Tyson Philpot draws 2 pass interference, has a lot of big catches. Alouettes win and gets a touchdown too. That's nice.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm so super proud of him. Shout out to him. He did his thing out there. He got in the end zone. I didn't like the Sally though. The Sally, I've seen him hit that one before when we played UBC. So when we got in the end zone, we had to hit a little horse and kick that too. So just some friendly banter. But yeah, just super proud of him. They're the great team, and I'm excited to see them down the line.
Look, obviously this season everything's different, but Tyson, you guys were 10-1 last year.
Yeah.
This year, you don't have as many wins at the same point of the season, but it feels like you guys are playing Alouette football, like you talked about, at the right time. You feel like that snowball is starting to head down full steam here.
100%, man. We talk about it. It's 1 week at a time. That's all you can think of. You can't go past that. And if you would have asked us 5 weeks ago, would we be 8-7 going into the bye week? Like, no. The belief was in this locker room. We know we just gotta stack these days. We knew 10 was coming eventually, and teams are gonna have to worry about that. So I think it's just a combination of all of us playing Alouettes football, like I keep saying, and we're ready to go.
Were you one of those rascals that put the unders on today?
Nah, I'm not a cutoff guy. I told Davis I'm a little more professional. Sorry, but maybe one day I'll get. I'll get there.
Austin Mack came here with it. He looked super, it was crazy.
All of them. I seen D-line.
All linemen did.
But again, that's just the influence Davis has on this team. It doesn't matter if you're on offense, defense, special teams. Like, he's going to get you ready to go to war with us every day. And I think that's just, that's the pinnacle of being a starting quarterback in this league.
You okay with the long bye, Connor?
Absolutely. My body needs it. It's been a long time since I kick return and started in a game, so I was a little gassed. But yeah, allow me to get some modalities, get the body healthy, and, we're looking forward after the bye.
It's really, really great and fun to see you do your thing, Tyson. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. All the best. The bye week.
Big doves. Yes, sir. Alouettes fans. It's all for you.
There you go. 22,000 strong at Percival tonight. Tyson Philpot with the big game tonight. But Tyson, quand il est en santé, là, c'est sûr que Davis, c'est le corps arrière, mais quand Tyson est en santé, là, c'est un autre niveau. T'sais, on l'a vu, jeune. Ce soir sans Letcher, il y a un partisan qui m'avait écrit pour me demander si c'était nerveux du fait que Letcher n'était pas de la formation et que on a Philpot qui les bottées. Je peux vous dire que mon premier match à vie en tant qu'employé des Alouettes, c'est le premier match pro de Tyson Philpot. C'était à Calgary en 2020. Mario Alford était le retourneur. C'est quoi tu parles, là? Hein? Non, je pleure. Non, c'est juste. Ça fait 58 minutes que je parle. J'ai perdu ma voix un peu. Mais non, je vais pas pleurer, je suis content. OK. Well, anyways, on va finir l'histoire par après. All right. Well, I don't even know where to start with this because, I was like, this week, I was like, first practice, I was like, I wonder if Davis is going to be rusty. And then you took that first one, it was bing, bang, boom, end zone. And I was like, I think he might be okay. Tune of 26 of 36, 350 yards, a touchdown. I think we're going to call Patterson the vulture from now on. I vulture touchdowns.
I don't care.
But just how did it feel? Like, July 17 is a long way away. I mean, how did it feel to be out there?
Yeah, it's just awesome. And it's always a privilege to play this game. It's always a privilege to play in front of these fans. They bring it every single time, and we wanted to put on a show. We feel like we did, but we left a lot out there. Proud of us and proud of the win.
38 points. You felt like you left a lot out there?
We did. We did. You're a football guy.
I know, but I mean, you got to be happy with the.
Always. As long as we win, I'm happy. But we left it out there.
9-0. Can we? It's a bye week next week. Can we talk about this now? Like, you don't have a game to focus on. I mean, it's a heck of a. Danny McManus is a great quarterback. I mean, 9-0, and I mentioned this off the hop. Like, doing 9 in a row would obviously be super impressive. But like, you had 4 here, 3 there, 1 here, 2 there. It's like you had ample opportunity for the momentum to be broken. So to me, I think it's even more impressive the way that you did it. Not to say that 9 in a row wouldn't have been impressive, but the fact that you had the opportunity to like, hey, I haven't played in months, like, but you didn't, and you're out there and you're 9-0. What does 9-0 mean to you?
I mean, it's super cool, but you already know what my answer is going to be. There's no 9-0. Like, it's not a Davis Alexander thing. It's obviously a Montreal Alouettes thing, and I'm just so proud of us, so proud of our group, and we've been through a lot this year, and we got a long ways to go, but we kind of feel like but that doesn't stop us. We got to get better every single week.
Your favorite throw tonight that you made?
Probably the broken. Well, I shouldn't say broken. Yeah,
I mean, it was.
I fumbled the ball. Snead was wide open. I scrambled out right, but probably Philpot. I mean, and he made a hell of a heck of a catch.
And VA. I mean, VA had one of those too. But just going up against VA, I know you've told me times just to respect you out for it, but to go toe to toe and to beat him, to one up him, just how does it?
Yeah, I mean, VA knows. I love that guy. He's a great mentor for me. He still is. He still checks on me all the time. I'm proud of him. He's a gamer, and he's doing what VA does. It's always cool to take down, someone who kind of guided you and mentored you. He knows how much love I got for him.
I know you don't want to be in second and long, but but just no, we're good. We're back. Freaking guy. But just I don't even know what I was asking. What was I asking you? Being second and long, but you guys converted second and long a ton.
Yeah. I mean, we know passing game is capable of. We never feel like we're out of it. But we bring kind of the mentality I bring to the offense. I make sure these guys know if you take off, you're dead to me. So they're as confident a group as I feel like we got the best receiving core in the group in the league. So they know second and long, we pat and go.
Yeah. It was chippy out there though. Like you got one. Yeah. That was ridiculous, but just but you have to buy donuts. What's the deal now? You're gonna get.
If they find me, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah I mean,
how fiery was? No, you went off. How fiery was? Because it seemed like 12 got after you quite a bit after the play.
I mean, he was talking a lot. He said he was gonna hurt me, so it always fires me up, and I'm the wrong person to fire up. And then through the touchdown, he didn't like that. Hit me in the face. It is what it is. But yeah, it was chippy. I think they felt like they were played for. They're on a skid. There's probably a lot of frustration on that side. I mean, they're guys. I mean, no love lost there. Just it's football.
I know it wasn't, but did when you had the big 8-yard run to move the sticks, like did that click to you at the moment? Like, okay, like we scrambled, we're good, we made people miss.
Yeah, it was more confidence there. I felt like I was actually moving like relative, and maybe not as fast as first game of the year, but I felt like I was moving well enough. And, go out there and try and run for 50, 60 yards. I think I have 10 rushes on the year, and I think I'm averaging. That's my job. My job is to put the ball on the guys who are athletes. I'm not an athlete.
Well, enjoy the bye week. You come at a good time. You need a little bit of
mental break. It's been a grind, but thankful for all the support I've had, and I'm thankful for this team and a part of this city.
It's really, really, really fun and nice to see you out there, Davis. I know, and there's the comments to me. You can go back and read them later because people are just want to throw so much love at you. It's nice to see you. Good to see you, and see you in Winnipeg in November, I hope.
Yes, sir.
There, okay?
Yep, let's go.
Appreciate it. Davis Alexander, the Budweiser player of the game, by the way. Is this? You got Edmonton.
I don't know. I think that's
3.
2.
2? So this
2
is
or
2.
3.
Oh, in Toronto too. Yeah, this is 3. You played 5 games and you had 3. The first game of the season 2?
Oh, 4.
You've only played 5 games, Davis.
Yeah, well.
What were you doing?
I don't know. It was an Ottawa game. I think it was math. Maybe.
Freaking Mac. Jeff content,
yeah. Oh, he's a cool back guy. He can take it.
Thanks for that. Right. Davis Alexander with a monster performance tonight. It's from a big time player. OK, ça fait 1h03. J'ai plus de voix. Go.com si vous n'avez pas vos billets pour le 13 octobre. Les abonnements aussi, la boutique. Avez-vous vu mon... Vous pouvez acheter ce manteau-là avec le beau capuchon. Il fait un peu froid, mais je suis manteau. Merci beaucoup à tout le staff de la boutique. Mais abonnement, quoi d'autre? Qu'est-ce que ça fait nouveau podcast, on est en congé. Anybody else? Non, ça, j'en parle pas malheureusement encore. Mais abonnement, vous avez le prix hâtif si vous achetez avant le 17 novembre. Vous pouvez 30%. Lisez les infolettes des Alouettes, vous allez être très content. Cannolis. I've eaten enough cannolis. 16 novembre, non, mais c'est avant le 17. So, le 17, c'est trop tard. Avant. Ben oui, tu vois ça, tous mes collègues sont derrière la caméra. Hey, venez de l'autre bord de la caméra. Ben oui, non, je veux montrer à tout le monde. Non, viens-t'en. Non, viens-t'en. Sam, viens-t'en. No, because I want to show everybody. It's the last night game of the season. Tout le monde, viens-t'en. Martin, le producteur. John fait les infos. Mélodie, médias sociaux. Pépé, directeur marketing. Non, Pépé, faut que Pépé, directeur marketing. Sam, producteur du podcast et Benjamin Bray. Son laptop ne fonctionne pas ce soir, mais il a quand même fait des très beaux visuels. L'équipe derrière le live, honnêtement, c'est pas juste moi. Vous voyez, c'est une équipe remplie de personnes qui sont dédiées. Ils n'ont jamais assez d'amour. Donc, on un peu d'amour, à part John, mais il fallait que je l'invite parce que tout le monde était invité. Bon, On se recroise. On va prendre une petite pause. Il va y avoir beaucoup de contenu pendant le bye week. Oui, on va avoir beaucoup de contenu qui va sortir dans les 2 prochaines semaines. Du contenu. Si vous n'avez pas vu, oui, il y a une dernière chose que je veux plugger parce que ça m'a vraiment travaillé et c'est incroyable. J'adore le contenu. Une nouvelle capsule qui sort après chaque victoire. Ça s'appelle Au cœur du c'est quoi en anglais déjà? Inside the 425. Et c'est vraiment c'est dans les coulisses du vestiaire des Alouettes pendant et après chaque game. Donc, si vous allez voir sur notre chaîne YouTube, il y a un vidéo hier, c'est 3 minutes, c'est moins de 3 minutes, mais ça commence avec discours d'avant-match d'Alex Gagné. C'est honnêtement, ça me donne des frissons. C'est excellent. On va le faire à chaque fois qu'on gagne. Donc, il va y avoir une autre vidéo qui va sortir dans les prochains jours. Mais Sam fait un gros travail là-dessus et c'est des images que vous allez en mesure de voir ailleurs. Donc, on travaille fort pour faire du contenu exclusif aux autres. Merci à vous. C'est sans vous autres, sans les partisans, honnêtement. Donc, merci d'être là. Merci pour tous les commentaires. Il y avait une tonne de commentaires. Merci aux joueurs. 1 heure et 6 minutes, des centaines et des centaines de fans qui ont sur le live. Donc, je vous aime, je vous apprécie et on se recroise le octobre ici même. Si vous n'avez pas vos billets, c'est le match d'Action de grâce à 13h lundi. Visitez le gohousego.com pour acheter vos billets. Bonne soirée tout le monde, bon week-end et on se recroise.